Welcome back everybody, this is Acey. We're doing another Let's Play Wylde Flowers. This is episode 2. Previously we spent the majority of our time getting acquainted with the villagers of Fairhaven, and then we discovered there's some magic and mystery going on with someone named Raven and Grandma using magic to get water from the well. But Tara hasn't caught on to that yet, so we'll see if that changes this time around.
Lena brought us some extra milk while you were out, so I made us a delicious mushroom soup sure to warm our bellies.
And you're sure it had the right number of, gills or whatever? We're not going to start seeing things or frothing at the mouth?
Oh no, if I gave you something that made you see things, it'd be on purpose.
Grandma!
Just kidding, honeybee. Now, I have another chore for you that would be a great help if you don't mind.
Of course, Grandma. What is it?
Some wood for the fire would be nice. Nights are still cold in the spring around here. Could you go and find a couple of the big old logs lying around the farm, chop them up for me, and bring me the wood?
Sure thing, Grandma.
You'll need this to get started. Oh, that wood looks nice and dry and ready to burn. Great. Thank you for doing that for me.
It was no trouble. Phew. It was hard work, though.
Oh, look at you. You're plumb tuckered out. What do they teach young girls in the city these days anyway? If you work too hard and don't keep an eye on your energy, you're likely to pass out. But there's an easy solution. Good old-fashioned country cooking. Here's another serving of the soup I made earlier. It'll fix you right up. See, a bit of food is all you need when your energy is low, and then you're right as rain. For a while. You still need plenty of sleep. Even my cooking is no match for a good night's rest.
But Grandma, you're the one who should be resting. I don't want you troubling yourself to cook for me.
Ah, is that your way of trying to get my recipe book? Did Sophia? She's always trying to get a peek at my recipes, but you can tell her they stay in the family. I hide my recipe book in the stove. She never thinks to look in there. Go on, try one.
Okay. Well, which one is your favorite?
I am quite partial to mushroom risotto.
Risotto is one of my boyfriend's favorite foods, so that's really cool. And I'm glad we can cook in this game. I mean, I'm assuming that would be obvious, but I love cooking in farming games.
Hello again.
Hi. You know, you don't see many blacksmiths these days.
Yeah, I know. Well, my great-grandpa was a blacksmith, so I guess you could say it runs in the family. Of course, he died before I was born, but it's his hammer I've got.
That's really cool. So your family taught you?
Oh, nah, I'm self-taught. A city export like yourself. It's harder work than sitting at a desk, but it's more rewarding. You'll come to love it here.
We'll see.
If you ever have extra baked goods to sell, let me know. I'm always happy to mix things up for my customers.
When I was a kid, I actually really wanted to be like a blacksmith, and I used to write a lot of stories about being a blacksmith's daughter and then like taking after the craft and then going on adventures.
Hey, if you ever feel like your blood sugar is running low, hit up my fiance's bakery. His croissants are divine. A little too divine. I'm very lucky I have a fast metabolism.
you think you have a fast metabolism, but years down the road you find out it's Graves' disease. I'm only referring to my situation, not anyone else's, by the way.
So, I run the flower shop here in town if you ever need anything.
Wow. It's such a coincidence with you being named
Yeah, Violet. A flower. It's hilarious. Look, I don't even like flowers that much, but I can set my own hours. I like being able to be there when my little brother gets home from school.
That's so nice. How old is the little guy?
16. But he still likes it when I make him a snack, okay?
Here I go again, trying to open doors that are locked.
You seem very cosmopolitan. Amira or Dr. Syed?
Oh, gosh. Amira is fine. There's no need for formalities in a town with one restaurant. Fairhaven is by far the smallest place I've ever lived. But I've adjusted, and so will you.
This is the homiest diner I have ever been in. Do you run it all by yourself?
Oh, I've always been the only owner. Though my husband Giacomo used to help me. He passed 2 years ago. Pancreatic cancer.
Oh, Sophia, I didn't know.
Hazel was so sweet to me. She knew what it felt like on account of your Nano's passing.
It's a bit of a relief to finally play a game that's willing to bring up uncomfortable topics that in real life most of society is taught to keep it behind closed doors.
It's so, cool of you to come hang with Hazel. When I first took over my stall from the last owner, Hazel came and bought chocolate every day. Turns out she doesn't even like chocolate. She just figured if other people saw her giving me business, they would too.
Well, I do like chocolate, so you will be seeing a lot of me too.
Sweet.
Your grandma was always good luck on a boat back in the day. She had a heron's eye for spotting fish.
But how can you see fish if they're underwater?
She hasn't taught you much, has she?
Potatoes?
Here, take this rod. Keep your eyes peeled whenever you're near water for the shadows of swimming fish. When you see them near the surface like that, you know they're feeding. Trick is to get one of them to nibble on your hook instead of the bait fish they're chasing.
How do I do that?
You'll need some bait. Here are some worms. You're not the squeamish type, are you? You gotta hook your bait and cast your line. You'll feel when you got one, and then you reel it in.
Wait, back up. How do I cast my line?
You'll get the hang of it. The lake in the forest is a nice place to start. But take care, you hear? Don't go in those woods after sunset. I've seen things... Well, you wouldn't believe me. My boy Otto didn't either till he saw it for himself. Just stay safe and come back and see me after you've given it a few tries.
You seen what? Well, at least I get to go fishing for 12 hours straight, real time.
Hey, have you tried Kim's Butcher Shop yet? There was nowhere on the island to get good bacon until they came along. Now Kai and I can have ourselves a breakfast with the works on the weekends.
Fun fact, I actually cannot digest pork without getting sick.
So, you moved here to help out on Hazel's farm? Do you know anything about farming?
Not even a little bit.
Oh, don't sweat it. I'd only worked in my parents' kitchen before opening my own butcher. I mean, you've at least had a garden or potted plants before, right?
Not really.
Oh. Well, good luck.
From early observation, I believe Kim will become one of my favorite characters, primarily because they represent me more. Now that we have more quests, we can begin exploring further into the game. I'll be going into the woods to collect this moonflower after sunset, and then we will go from there.
Hi, are you settling in okay?
I'm still figuring out my way around and meeting everyone.
Well, take your time. A new town can be overwhelming. And some of the folks here are a little more overwhelming than others.
I don't understand why. I just really want to go in to their houses and explore.
I think I have everything we need.
Now, I've written down the recipe here. Head on over to the stove. Give it a try. Tell me, honeybee, does Arthur mind that you left your job in the city to come help me?
Well, I didn't really leave my job. My job left me. Our site got acquired, but the new parent company just wanted our subscriber list, not our editors. Maybe Dad wishes I was using my degree in a new job in the city. But then who would help you here? He's not going to come do farm work.
That's for certain. Your father has the blackest thumb I've ever known, even when he was a boy. Oh, we were sad when he left, but the garden sure wasn't.
Here you go, Grandma. Here's your mushroom risotto.
Oh, thank you, honeybee. It smells wonderful. But you made enough for yourself, I hope.
For about 15 minutes, I spent running around the entire map trying to find this moonflower. At the end, I decided it was time to just go to bed.
I can't believe you've even managed the farm on your own this long, Grandma.
Well, Robert left things in good shape when he passed, and Thomas has been a help. More than the help, though, I've missed having company. Alina stops by now and again, but it's so nice having you here, honeybee.
We're gonna water these plants and then figure out where in the world the moonflower is. But after I collect a few things. And try the fishing minigame.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, to much of my disappointment, this isn't much of a minigame, but I'll take it.
Oh, heck! Gotcha!
Oh, yeah.
Have you met my boo yet? His shop is right next door.
That is so nice. You must never get sick of each other, since you live and work so close together.
Nope. Why, did he say something like that? I mean, Francis does like his quiet time.
Hey, Parker. Quick question. Did the mayor make you play a game to meet everyone when you first moved here?
Well, Otto wasn't mayor back then. It was Violet's dad, Antonio Miranda. And no, I don't think he asked me to do that. It might have been useful, come to think about it. Some folks are harder to get to know than others. I can make a bigger shed, but you'll need to clear out all the trees and rocks from the area I've roped off. Got it? You come back and let me know when you've cleared out all the trees and rocks there, and then we can talk business.
Okay, so now we have a building project going, and it'll be the tool shed. I believe we'll just need to collect all the materials and then get rid of anything that's within the roped off area.
There's whispering? What? Something spooky and weird is going on here. So, how are your parents? Oh, I'm realizing I don't know their names. I always called them Mr. and Mrs. Doll.
It's all right. You could call my dad Marcus now, if he still lived here. He's in a retirement home in Milkwater. And Lisa, that's my ma, passed away 8 years ago.
I am really sorry to hear that.
It's okay. All in the past, right?
There's a plaque that reads, "This beloved tree be old as the town itself." Hello? Who's there? I probably shouldn't spy on strange people creepily creeping through the woods at night.
Come along, Elder Hazel.
Don't rush me, I'm coming.
Grandma? Where did she go? She shouldn't be out here at night.
Elder Hazel, this is the third time you've come to the circle without your robe and mask. This is an unacceptable risk.
Bah, it's time for us to come out of hiding. The town won't be afraid of witches if they know that we're their neighbors.
People seem nice until the day comes when they need a scapegoat for their troubles. Then, people become mobs.
Well, I didn't bring Tara here so she could skulk around like she's doing something wrong just by being who she is.
So you think your intuition was right then? She has the gift? When will she be ready to join us?
Join them?
You hear something?
Uh-oh.
Well, that was a lot to digest in one cutscene. So it looks like Tara's gonna be probably figuring out that her grandma's a witch and whatnot very, very soon.
I ready for bed? Am I ready for bed? Grandma, so can we talk about the fact that I saw you with some people in masks and robes in the woods last night?
It would be nice to talk after I've had some tea.
Grandma!
Oh, yes, some tea would really hit the spot.
Grandma, I've been thinking about my childhood memories of your garden. Just bursting with veggies in every color. I think we could bring it back to the way it was.
Are you sure? That's quite a bit of work.
What would we need?
Well, for it to be enough to feed us and turn a profit, you'd need to build a bunch more garden beds. That means keeping a compost bin so you can get a whole lot of good soil to fill them, and you'll need to chop some wood to make the beds.
Okay, I'm on it.
Did you know I grew up in the city too? This farm was my Aunt Vivian's place. Oh, she was a firecracker, that one. Ran it all on her own. She never did marry. Said she had no use for a husband. I think she left a lot of broken hearts in her wake, though.
Alright, I'm gonna leave it as a cliffhanger and let you guys decide what happens next. With that said, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you all next time.